Stop thinking that being nice is the key to respect. It's not. Nice guys finish last, not because the world is unfair. They avoid conflict. They say yes to absolutely everything and wonder why people just walk all over them. But here's the truth. Being nice isn't the same as being kind. And if you don't learn the difference, you'll keep getting ignored, disrespected, and you'll be left behind. So if you want to stop being the nice guy and you want to become the kind guy, watch to the end of the video. The nice guy isn't actually nice. He's just scared. He avoids confrontation. He over apologizes and he does favors and always expects something in return. He thinks if he's agreeable enough, people will respect him. But in reality, they just ignore him. Nice guys don't get what they want in life. They get the leftovers. They get walked on. And worst of all, they get friend zoned. And you wonder why that is, because people don't respect weakness. And when you're over apologizing, you're saying yes to absolutely everything, they know you're that guy that they can walk over. The difference between the nice guy and the kind guy is not afraid to say no. He doesn't need other people's approval to feel valuable. And he helps others without worrying about his own expense. And he gets respect because he respects himself. And the one thing you really have to understand, kindness isn't a weakness, because the kind guy doesn't beg for validation, he earns it. And if you feel like you're always being the nice guy, getting nowhere, here's what you have to do to fix it right now. Stop saying yes when you mean no. A lot of the times when we do say yes to something, we hold a little bit of resentment towards that person or towards that task. And they can actually sense that on you. And they think, why did this guy say yes if he's actually not wanting to be genuinely here? And then their opinion on you completely switches up. But if you said no in the first place, they'll just respect your decision and they'll respect you more as a man. Stop apologizing for the things that aren't your fault. How many times have you been out and about where you've just said sorry because someone's cut you off and it's not even your fault? And you know it's not your fault. And the reason why you said sorry is because you've been saying sorry so many times that it's just built up as a habit now. So the habit you do want to build, when it isn't actually your fault, just stop saying sorry in general. And what will happen is when you actually say sorry, people will respect it, because it's just not a meaningless word that's coming out of your mouth. You have to stop expecting people to reward you for being a pushover. Every time you put your hand up and say yes to something, you have to do it out of the kindness of your heart and because you actually genuinely want to help them, not expect a reward back. What will happen is you're going to build bitterness towards that person and you're actually not even going to like the task in the first place. But by saying no, by default, they're just going to respect you more. And that way you get out of any tasks you don't want to genuinely do. And I had someone in my life from saying yes to absolutely everything, even towards me. And I thought they were generally just trying to help me out of the kindness of their heart and be a good person. But they built bitterness towards me and they started talking behind my back because they felt like it was one-sided. And I'm not saying you're going to talk behind someone's back, but if you're literally saying yes to everything, you eventually will feel resentment of some sort and people will know you as the guy who puts his hand up for absolutely everything. Instead, you want to speak up, set boundaries, be kind, but never be weak. People don't respect nice. It may feel like it, but deep down, they know exactly who you are. They respect strong men who have set boundaries, goals in place, and they don't want to do anything that doesn't align with their goals. And the reality is, if you don't start acting like the kind guy, the guy what stands his ground, you'll stay stuck as the nice guy who's always losing. Speaking from someone who used to be the nice guy, I would really start applying the habits to become the kind guy.